Well, howdy, everybody. Teresa here. It is August 5th, 2022, Friday afternoon at
4:39.
4:39.
92 degrees out.
92 degrees. What's real feel?
I don't know.
What's the real feel?
Well, give me a second to get there.
It's very hot out. Like,
Feels like 98.
that's not bad.
No.
Not over 100.
No.
So, we just had a small grocery order delivered by Aldi's because we didn't really want to fight the heat. And, I mean, when they're not going to charge more for a delivery fee than we would spend in gas. So, and you got to have the produce. You know, especially when you're working on better health, you got to have produce. So, and I tell you what, it took a month of Sundays to be able to locate a head of lettuce lately. They keep being out of it. So, but I got 2 heads. I was excited. We're having salad tonight. We've been eating more salads because this time of year, you know, you don't want to have to be slaving away in the kitchen for too long. And we've been having some salads. We've been really enjoying them. So, get excited about having that and some heads of cabbage because, you know, we love us some cooked cabbage. Yeah, we just do. I don't know why. But we, you know, to get a little bit of cherries for Brad, they were $3.69 a pound, which is a good price for cherries. I only got like a pound, but he said they were very good, you know.
I could have sat down and ate the whole bag.
With the rising price of food, you know, of course the carbs are so much cheaper, but they're not cheaper in the long run if you're going to have to pay a lot out in medical care and medicine. So, you know, we're trying to teach ourselves that you know, that it'd be better to have something nutritious and have something, you know, full of carbs. Because, and I know y'all are facing that too, with the rising price of everything. Just some things you don't buy any longer. Some things you don't go do now because, you know, it's too expensive. But we're all gonna make it. We're all gonna make it. No sense complaining it too much. It's not gonna change it any. Besides that, Brad's mattress did come in today. I was gonna film it, but we're running behind. I still need to go in and ride my exercise bike, and he needs to put down the other half of his bed frame and start unboxing his mattress so it can start expanding. So, he's very excited about that. You know, we bought kind of lower end. We didn't buy a super,
No.
I mean, it was $200. It was on special with Amazon, right? And it does have the individual coils. That's a nice thing. But you know, you get what you can afford. But I think it'll be good for him. He's excited. What else?
Well,
Go
one
ahead.
of the things I look at is some of the times I've been out camping, and I remember there was one time I was sleeping on a cement pad because it got us out of the rain and everything, and we thought we were just in heaven. So,
Yep.
so a mattress compared to a cement pad is just absolutely wonderful.
Remember when you were young and we could sleep on the floor when you were kids and stuff? Never a problem, right, Miss Jellybean? Miss Jelly, how are you today? Are you a good girl? Miss Jelly, are you a good girl? Oh, she's a good girl. I did work on beginning of a hat, but I don't have it out here to show you, so just kind of take my word on it that I did do some creating last night. I only have part of a brim done anyway, because we've been still moving stuff. Let's call it the Great Shuffle, right? Let's just call the whole house the Great Shuffle. We did move in a new trailer next door, so we'll see how those neighbors are who will buy that and stuff. There'll probably be some nice people. Overall, we have some very nice people in the neighborhood.
Yes, we do.
Except for the old lady across the street, still gone. Something must have happened to her. She's been gone over a month. I miss her. I miss seeing her out there rocking.
The guy that lives on the other side of the empty lot here.
Yeah.
He's got New York license plates.
Right.
He was walking by and we kind of chatted a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
He was walking. Seems like a super
He
nice
seems
guy.
like a nice guy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so what else?
Just trying to get that room situated.
Like I
You know,
said, it's a
you're
great shuffle, and now you're kind of looking at, you're halfway done, and you're like, why did we start this?
because this is definitely one of those in the long run. It's going to be so nice.
Right. I can show you guys. I'll show you guys real quick the, if I can figure out how to do this. How to switch this. Okay. See, this is my, I redid my plants there. And then I put, it's not a real ficus tree, it's a fake one, but I got in some inexpensive fairy lights, I put those on. But yeah, so that's my plant stand. Like I said, everything's still being shuffled. But, yeah, so I really like it. So, very happy with that. You know, finally, lived here almost 2 years in October. We're finally getting the house together. But, you know, between disability and sickness and depression, it takes longer. And we're older.
No.
So, you know, it is what it is. All you can do, you can't keep looking back. All you can do is look forward. Move forward. So we're having chef salad tonight. Well, we like to cook up a few chicken tenders and put those, it's like a Zaxby salad. And then a little bit of boiled egg. Your lettuce, your tomato, some spinach, a little bit of coleslaw mix. Good.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers, yes. I forgot about that. If you wanted fresh mushrooms on yours, we still do have fresh mushrooms.
Okay.
I don't care for fresh mushrooms on my salad. Brad loves fresh mushrooms. He'll sit there and just eat fresh mushrooms all day long. We have the biggest, now it's not an edible mushroom, but it's the biggest mushroom out in our backyard right now. Every day that thing gets bigger. Like, holy moly.
Yep.
So, what else? Doing laundry, doing dishes.
Yeah, we're working hard on getting this cluster situated, because yeah, I want to go outside, and I really want to work on those memory plaques. Um,
Be patient. It's still coming. It's a little behind, but they'll be getting ready for back to school. It'll probably fine anyway.
yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, some of these school lists that I see,
Oh,
I
Lord.
think, I thought college tuition was high. And
I feel bad. Like Rebecca and them.
Yeah.
I mean, other people getting ready to have your kids go back to school. I mean,
Yeah.
those lists are so huge.
Yeah.
And everything's gone up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Some of these people, I marvel at how
Oh, man.
they manage.
You know, school supply lists have changed so radically, even from when our kids were going to school, of course, or even our grandkids. Crazy.
Yeah.
Of course, we didn't have to buy things like Clorox wipes
No.
and baby wipes and paper towels. I mean, you did your customary box of Kleenex, but you usually kept that in your desk.
Yeah.
You didn't just donate it all.
Yeah.
But I understood, and you guys that have kids or know of kids, I understood that now the classrooms are not cleaned by anybody other than the teacher and the students.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what I understood, especially like the desks and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
So maybe that's just in certain areas. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
I'm sure it's different if you're going to a private school or a public or.
Mm-hmm.
Around here, there's a lot of private schools too. You know, it's basically church-affiliated private schools. So, you know, they seem to kind of all have their own agendas to when their school starts and ends and all that. So, hey, more power to them.
Yeah.
But that's about all we're doing. Is just kind of still doing the great shuffle. Gonna get as much done today and tomorrow. Because I can't even really clean house right now because everything's just such a mess. So until we get things in different rooms, like I said, just count it like we just moved and we're just sorting this stuff out, because kind of what we're doing is just
Yeah.
sorting the stuff out.
You know, and
It was a rough move, you guys. Well, you guys will never know. Those of you that followed us knew, but still, we didn't say how rough it was. I mean, from, having trouble with the movers from the get-go, from start to finish, having trouble with, Brad was really struggling to get up in that big uh, truck. In fact, I had to go behind him and push up on his butt every single time to get him up in that truck. I was having major breathing problems. It was just a fiasco, guys. It was just, you know.
yeah, how many people were laughing at you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, here I am pushing up on his butt. It's the only way you could get him up in there. He didn't have enough leg strength, and at that time we didn't know that the hip needed to be replaced. So, and those of you that have followed us for the, after that and stuff, and, my different hospital stays, but we've overcome.
Yep.
We're determined to become stronger.
Yes, we are.
I would say wiser, but I'm not sure that will happen.
No.
I think,
I think you're asking a little much there.
Brad's dad called today. They're doing well. They're doing better. So, that's good. Your dad seemed more upbeat today.
He did.
He seemed to be
Yeah.
very happy and stuff.
Yeah.
His dad calls him, and he calls his dad. It's a very sweet thing. No, I don't get jealous because I don't have a dad any longer. I'm fully support.
Yeah.
That he has this wonderful relationship with his dad and stuff. I mean, and that's what, just because I don't really have a so-called family now, don't think I don't enjoy hearing and watching about your family, because I really do. I really do. I love that. So, it'd be just like we don't have cats now. I still enjoy watching cats and hearing about the different antics and stuff. It seemed kind of strange that we don't. We've always had cats our entire marriage. This is the first time we haven't had a cat.
Yeah.
And it seemed kind of strange because you know how cats will get up on your counter. I mean, they just walk wherever they want to walk, right? So we were talking about doing some resin pouring and stuff, Brad was, and I'm like, well, you could even do that out on the kitchen table. We don't have a cat now that's going to walk in it, because Angel would walk in everything. So,
was it her that walked
the
in
wax
the
vat,
pot?
yes, the wax vat. I used crock pots to melt my wax. I had 2 of them. And I shut them off, and I didn't know she was going to walk on it. She got there to get into a window, I think because she saw the top of it was skimmed over, and next thing I know, I look at her and she's shaking her hind legs. I can't figure out what. And I'm like, and then she looks weird. And then I look and she's fallen in the wax where all 4 legs are full of wax. So I became alarmed. Took her right into the vet. The vet kind of laughed and said, well, the only way you can get rid of the wax is to slowly peel it off. You couldn't do much at a time, because it was painful to her. And she chewed part of it off. Luckily, it did not burn her at all. It was just cool enough. Thank the Lord. I tell you what, I never, ever, ever left the lids off those crock pots again. Because, in fact, I would make sure I had that door shut firmly when I poured and stuff, so she or none of the other cats. Because at one point in time we had, we had Jack, we had Tigger and Scanner, Angel, Bitsy and Misty. So we had 6 at one point in time.
And Tigger, wasn't it Tigger? Was it Tigger or Jack that stuck his paw in the bike, the exercise
Jack.
bike?
I had an exercise bike with a chain, and my daughter had this solid black cat who lived with us for a good number of years. But anyway, I'm down riding the exercise bike. It's always been my favorite form of cardio. And he's playing with the spokes, and I didn't think too much of it. He'd done it before. Well, he got his paw stuck. And he screeched, and I freaked, and I ran him to the vet too. And he was fine. He had kind of broke off the tip of one of his fingers on his paw, but it wasn't anything they could do about it, and the rest of it was just bruised. But oh, I felt bad. I didn't let anybody near me when I was riding that bike anymore. But I mean, I had ridden that bike for years, never had any issues with, But Jack was special. Jack loved to suck on your earlobes. It didn't matter how old he got either. He always wanted to act like he was nursing on your earlobes. And it could be man or woman too. He wasn't picky that way.
He never did that to me.
He never did it to you? Well, maybe because you got a little bit of hair on your earlobes. Not like he's not like an ape man, but
Thanks, babe.
But yeah, you get there and you be sucking on your earlobes. Oh, I don't know if you guys know, but I had to take out my nose ring because it was getting infected. As much as I love piercings, and I do, I can only have them for a short time, and then they usually get infected, and I have to take it out. Now, this one is still fine, but if you notice, I'm not wearing any earrings because I can only wear them for just like a day or two, and I gotta take them out because then, I've always been that way. So I'm not doing anything more with my nose except for blowing it because that's okay. It was kind of irritating anyway because you go to bump it or something. Kind of harder to blow your nose or pick your nose with a nose ring in. But I do like how it looks. So,
What if you had a nose like this?
Nobody wants your nose.
No.
It's hideous.
I know.
Ugh. No, we're just kidding. Brad's stalling, but he's supposed to be doing stuff in his room because you're stalling up the whole shuffle of this house.
I know.
Do you know this? You have frittered away all today now, and you're stopping the shuffle.
I know.
Okay, you're like a big bumper in the shuffle, and would like to keep shuffling. I want to take Sunday off too, but I can't if we don't get some stuff done.
I'm gonna get the stuff
Because
done.
next week I need to be able to get in that room, in that art studio, and do some work. Okay, I want to find my stuff too.
Yeah.
Actually have it unpacked and all put together. Sometimes I like the glue sticks are here, but where's the glue gun? Or I find the glue gun, but I have no idea where the glue sticks are, and I'm not going to go buy more. We did that for a bit, and then it's like, before you know it, you do find the original item, and you're like, okay, great, I didn't need 2 of these. So, I think I'm going to sell, I'm not sure, but Brad got me, not just last Christmas, the Christmas before.
I believe so.
He got me this great big mirror. They have them on Amazon. It's a great big wooden, beautiful mirror. And the back of it holds all your jewelry, too, when it turns. Well, I've never even taken it out of the box. And I just don't really have room for it. So I think I'm going to put it on Marketplace and sell it. Because, they've gone up really substantially in price. And it's a beautiful wood. And, I think I'm going to sell it because I just don't really have room for it. Nor do I want a full-length mirror facing right across my bed. No. I really don't.
Yeah, I can understand that.
No thank you. So, that's about it. We don't really have anything to talk about. But you guys know that because you know who I am, and doing this every day is like, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope if you have weekend plans, you have something fun planned. Like I said, we're just going to be staying around here, and Sunday, hopefully, will be a day that we can just do some things we want to do. Brad's got, some stuff he wants to get done. I have some stuff I want to get done. Depends on how soon your mattress is inflated. I can get you out of that room. Get out!
Well, and the problem I have on that twin bed is Nixie wants to lay sideways. And then I try to get her to move, and then she looks at me like I'm just...
Oh, I know.
Just thoroughly abusing
It's like right
her.
now, it wouldn't be near as warm it's not hot in this mobile home right now, but it would be a little cooler, except for his dog is laying on the vent that is in the kitchen, and she blocks it. She's laying on her side, she blocks it. You go to pet her, that side of her is ice cold. Like right now, she's laying with her stomach on it.
Okay.
We can't have any heat or cool because
Yeah.
the dog has to have it all.
Well, and Bitsy used to lay in front of the AC.
Yep, the
And
cat. Yep,
what cat was it that used to lay right on the heat vent?
Misty.
Was that Misty? I
Yep,
was
she
thinking
would
it was
lay right, and she was
plug it up.
fluffy, so she kind of expanded when she laid down.
Yep.
Funniest cat ever that we had was Scanner. Scanner, as she got older, put on some weight. Now, I mean, she wasn't like huge, but she was heavy enough that it was so cute. She sits there, and her little stomach would fold over her feet, her hind feet. That's how I knew something was wrong. When she wasn't coming for her meal, because she loved mealtime, man. She did. She'd come running, and she didn't come. And I'm like, something's wrong, and then she had passed away, you know, in my granddaughter's crib, actually. But, she just curled up with one of her stuffed animals, passed away. Just, at least she had a good life.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I hope you guys have a good weekend. And, anybody want to come over and help us redo this house? Okay, we'll even make the dog get off the heat vent. You could sit on that air-conditioned heat vent. Wouldn't that be fun? All right, love you guys. And I do cherish your friendship so much. And I will talk to you later. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.